All right, what's going on, everybody? Another one. Second show of the year. Nooner Nation podcast for Nooners by Nooners. Can we even say podcast anymore since we're not doing audio? Weekly update for Nooners by Nooners. I don't know. I was actually right before we went on. I was thinking of ways to get the Nooners involved in this more on a weekly basis, other than the live chat. So. But yay, there we go. I just got the alert that we went live. I got a little sidetracked today with work and shit, so I forgot to schedule the episode until like 15 minutes ago. So, yeah. What's going on with you, Charlie?
Oh, just wearing hats.
That is a dope hat. We were talking about it offline before we went on air. Like, that's a dope hat. Is it like velvet?
Yeah, it's like a suede look.
Oh, okay. This is velvet, not velveteen, Bobby. A gentleman must know the difference. My favorite King of the Hill character ever, Jobert. Dautry.
They brought him back too.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we like burnt through those new episodes so quick that I must have missed it. Like,
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean in the new season. I meant like later on in the original
oh yeah.
series.
Jobert.
They brought that character back. They didn't bring anyone else back, but
Jobert, how long have you been sitting there? 35 years.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, it's a dope hat. You got it custom made.
I did. Got a custom burnt.
Is it like fitted to your head? Like where they do the steamy thing and
no, with a nice little string.
Oh yeah, you pull a little tight. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Hey.
The X is on it. And then
yeah, I was wondering what the cards were on the side there. It was like tarot cards or something?
No, it's a Marlboro Man.
Oh, lighting up the cigarette. Nice.
Yeah. So and then so they hot glued it, and then this was a part of the card. They had to cut it, and it's like a revolver. And the guy's hand is right there.
Oh, dope.
And then a matchbook and some feathers. But I was like, I want him to stick up, and like I just loved how it's like dusk, and you can see the light. And then the matchbooks are from like an old place here in Lubbock. I think that was a restaurant here, but I liked how it had the drama faces on it.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then of course they took some of the matches out.
But not all the matches out.
No.
So there's matches sticking out of the matchbox?
Well, like, no, they actually took some out.
Yeah. That's what I say. Ooh, dangerous.
And then I just picked out the black and the chain. I thought that was
What's the black dot on the front?
It's just a burn spot.
Oh, nice. Cigarette
burn?
No,
they could solder it, so it's just two little solders.
Oh, like two little I see it. You got like three on top, little design lines. Oh, dope.
Yeah.
And you got some on the back of the brim there.
I had some right there. And then they were like, okay, we have to ask, why do you want 3 X's on the back of your head? And because they had all kinds of little they branded it.
Yeah.
And they had all kinds, and I saw a little X, and I was like, well, it's something like, my dad and his weird beating it, friends made up, and they were young, but they used to drink Pearl beer.
Okay.
And Pearl beer had the triple X on their label. I don't know why they did that, but they all loved Pearl beer, and so like they took it from there. And that's kind of like a long-winded way to say it's for my dad, but like you have to get into it. You have to explain it. Pearl beer, they had the triple X. It is not about adult entertainment.
I thought you were just a big fan of Vin Diesel movies.
Vin Diesel. That would have been fucking hilarious if I said that. I'm real big Vin
To
Diesel
be
thing.
fair, when that movie came out, I was probably like 13 or 14, maybe a little older. I was like, this movie's fucking awesome.
Dude, yeah, so yeah, that came out in like what, 01? Or was it right at 2000?
I'm about to look it up.
Somewhere.
Now I'm really curious because it probably, honestly, it's going to be really embarrassing because it probably came out when I was like 18. And I'm like, oh God, I should have known better.
No, it came because I was pretty young, but that was like during like
Oh,
my
oh
okay,
two,
okay.
2002.
That was like my awakening of like, oh my gosh, this actor is so hot. So it was him and Legolas that I was like,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
oh,
Vin
hello.
Diesel is, he is baby faced in this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at this guy. Look at that young Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and then like just like the character that he played and all that, and just so hot.
And
I was like, yeah.
who played the Russian guy? Mark.
Oh, he was in Lord of the Rings too. He played Galadriel's husband.
He
And I
did.
always wondered
Yes.
why he looked so fucking familiar. And I was like, oh, he's the fucking guy from Triple X.
He is Martin. God, I hate when you put two consonants together.
Yeah, he's European, has to be.
Koskas? Csokas.
He might actually be Russian, and that's why, because he could
Oh no,
do the accent.
he's a New
Or
Zealander.
New Zealand? Oh, gross.
He's a Kiwi. Worse.
I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I didn't say gross about New Zealand.
He's
How
named
about
after, he's technically a junior, but his stage name is not Junior. And his father has the same name, and he is a mechanical engineer of Hungarian descent. So there you go.
that?
Slavic, yeah.
Fusion. Less gross.
Yeah. So yeah, that was an Asia Argento who, you know, forced
Yes.
forced her one of the greatest chefs to ever live to kill himself, and
I see. I knew I hated her for a reason when I was watching that back then, mostly because she was, the lead role, and I was like, she looks disgusting. I hate her.
I remember when like they were talking about when God, fuck, why am I blanking on the name? The chef that she was dating.
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain. Good guy. All I could think of was Guy Fieri. You know, like, oh, Asia Argento, the actress. I was like, what has she been in? And I like went through her IMDb. I was like, I haven't seen any of this. And I saw Triple X. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
Oh, that bitch.
Fucked up teeth.
Yeah, she must be an incredible actress. She must be an incredible actress because I don't know what the fuck she's been in other than Triple X. Yeah, everything I'm going through. I mean, she was in the 2000 version video adaptation of Les Miserables. I think that one had wasn't that oh no, I thought it was the Liam Neeson one, but nope, it was John Malkovich was in that one. John Malkovich. Huh.
He's fantastic.
John Malkovich. He's kind of an odd guy.
I know. That's why I can't watch. Oh, what is that movie he's in with Glenn Close? It's like Cruel Intentions, but original, I guess, to the story. Dangerous Liaisons.
Dangerous Liaisons? Okay.
Yes, I can't see him as like this sexual attractive male that's trying to like seduce this young innocent woman. I can't. Even he might be wonderful, but it's like I feel the same way with Alan Rickman in Sense and Sensibility. I'm like,
oh yeah,
you're fucking fantastic. I believe you in this character, but you're motherfucking Alan Rickman, okay?
Right.
You're not that guy. Like you're not that character. You fucking nailed it. No one could have done better. It's just like your face.
Or who was it? Jeffrey Rush and Quills. Did you ever see that movie from like the late 90s, early 2000s?
No.
It's about I'm pretty sure it's about let me see. Like, yeah. So Jeffrey Rush, who plays Barbosa in like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, he plays the Marquis de Sade, who's like a sexual
Okay.
deviant. That's where sadism comes from. Is the Marquis de Sade, and it's like him
Uh,
and Kate Winslet in this like weird sexual movie where he's like
no.
some sexual deviant after his like fucking doctor or something played by Kate Winslet. I don't know. It's like
Dude,
I can't.
another one that just came to me, Crazy Heart with
Mm. Yeah, with the dude.
yes,
I've never actually seen it. I've heard really
Jeff
good things about
Bridges.
it.
And then Maggie Gyllenhaal, so you're
Oh, I
just kind
can't
of
do
like,
anything
I
with
don't
Maggie
like any of this.
Gyllenhaal.
I don't like seeing this. I don't like seeing this. Um, again, great fucking movie. I don't think I saw all of it,
Jeff
start to
Bridges.
finish. Do what?
Jeff Bridges is the actor's name.
Yeah, I said
I know. Sorry.
that.
Sometimes when you're talking, I have an internal monologue with myself. So
Oh,
the
thank you.
voices, like you and all the voices are talking at the same time. It's hard to drown out. Who's actually speaking to me at the time. So no, I'm not going to burn the house down. Shut the fuck up. Yes, I know the insurance money would be great. Stop.
Oh
Probably should have
gosh,
put
but
that on
yeah.
there.
But fucking absolutely love the soundtrack. Who is that, guys? Oh, what's his name?
Who,
Yellowstone guy.
the Yellowstone guy who's dating the hot
He
chick,
married
Ryan Bingham.
Ryan Bingham.
Oh, he did the
Love
soundtrack. See,
him.
I've never seen the movie. I've heard good things. It's one of those things that's like, oh, I should watch that, and I never do.
Yeah. So like the time it came out, I was really into country music at the time, hanging out with a lot of country motherfuckers, and um his stuff was new, and the Crazy Heart came out, so that I had heard the song over and over, and I was like, man, this guy is fantastic. And then my mom was watching the movie, and I was like, I can't do this, because it was like at a time where him and Maggie were in bed together, and I was like, nope,
With Maggie Gyllenhaal,
nope,
those basset hound eyes.
can't. However, love her in The Secretary. Love that movie. It's a guilty pleasure. I don't
I'm gonna
understand
say
why.
that's a weird one to love. I do like that movie. That's a weird one to love though. It's so weird.
I know.
It's
I think
so
that's
weird.
why.
Her and James Spader, right? It's James Spader in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they do such a great job, but like, and I'm guessing it was directed this way, but it's just such an odd movie.
I know.
It's just like, what the fuck is going
I
on?
think that's why I've rewatched it so many times, because it's like I'm watching it for the first time, because I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand any of this shit. So like every
it's
time
been a
it's kind of
long
weird.
time since I've seen it, but isn't there like some really
It's just
weird like time
weird.
jumps and stuff in it, and like
Yeah.
it's
It's
just
like everything is just, it just makes you kind of feel uncomfortable, and these people are so strange, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but I'm fascinated.
what is it? What's the James Spader movie I'm thinking of? I think it's called Crash. Yeah, Crash '96, not Crash 2004, which won all the Emmys. You want a
Yeah, okay.
weird ass James Spader movie? 1996, James Spader. I think there's some other people in it. Holly Hunter. Some other people, like a lot of like, oh, that guy kind of people in it. And it's about like
Oh,
these group
wasn't
of
that?
people that like their sexual fetish is like wounds. And like James Spader gets in a car wreck with like his girlfriend, and she has like this massive cut down her leg, and he ends up like having sex with the cut. Fucking weird.
You lost me.
I
I
know.
will
It's
never
a
watch that
fucking
movie.
insane. It's one of those movies like, how did this ever even get made?
Oh, oh, I hate it so much. Granted, there are people out there that have paid to fucking ostomy.
Yeah, the old
To
Philly
the point, I
sidecar,
guess,
one of our
seriously,
best episodes ever. So, Yeah, Crash, 1996, NC-17 rated.
Understandable.
Not a lot of those out there, but a car crash victim suddenly finds himself turned on by car accidents and becomes involved with an underground subculture of like-minded souls.
Mm.
Weird movie. I made it like 30 minutes in. I was like, I can't with this movie. Like, no. So, but yeah, weird shit's out there. So, just like who is it? What's his name? Crazy like 80s 90s actor just got arrested for like grooming some 16-year-old. Do you see that?
Uh,
What's his name?
I don't know, man. There's been so much weird shit going on with like social media and like all the fucking news stories. It's just like,
Timothy Busfield. This guy.
oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. He was in like Field of
Yeah.
Dreams and Revenge. I didn't know he played Poindexter in Revenge of the Nerds.
Huh.
He must have been really young in that one. But yeah. Yeah, the world's weird. You know, the U.S. is going to like invade Greenland or some bullshit. Who knows?
Buying isn't invading. We'll see. We'll see.
Hostile takeover of Greenland. But I pretty much just stay out of all of that and just watch sports
Think
news.
of all the tax money you can, you know, take fraudulently. Just think about it, Greenland.
Right.
Think about it.
On another note, today I got my new desk calendar, History Channel.
Woo.
This
Let's
day
go
in
through the first
history.
15.
That's the point. Okay, so no, I'm just kidding. But I am gonna on my personal Instagram, or maybe even on this one, I might do like just post like every day, just throw like take a picture on the stories and just do what the thing is. Did you know on
Especially if it's like a really cool one.
yeah on January 1st of 1863, Lincoln issues the Emancipation Proclamation, and the world just went to hell after that. Some other cool ones here. Let's see. Well, today in history, in 50
Today, Junior.
and today in history, 1559, Queen Elizabeth I is crowned Queen of England.
Shit. All right. All right. These are some big moments in history.
I know. Well, my wife cause I got it in from Amazon today, and my wife's like, "Oh, can I look through those?" I was like, "Yeah," and she like pulled today's one off. She's like, "Babe, Queen Elizabeth was crowned queen," and I was like, "Queen Elizabeth I." She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Not Queen Elizabeth II, the one we just had," because my dad's English, so like my wife gets excited about Queen Elizabeth stuff.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and I was like, it's Queen Elizabeth I. Like, yeah, isn't that Queen Elizabeth's mother? I was like, did you happen to look at the year?
To
Which
be
is like,
fair, she was also named Queen Elizabeth.
yeah, she was Kiwi too, Queen Elizabeth
Yeah.
II.
Oh no, the mom's name.
No, that was Queen Anne, I believe.
No, I meant QE2's mother.
Was
The Queen
she
Mother
the Queen
was
Mother? I don't.
Elizabeth.
Was she? I thought
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
pretty
Anne.
sure. So like maybe that's where she could get that I
No,
can understand her thinking it was her instead of the 1500s,
she's like,
King
oh, she's like,
James.
oh, the 1500s. I was like, so. I was like, yeah, so not her mom. He's like, well, in modern advances in science, people can live, for a while. I was like, not that long, babe. Oh, she was. She was Elizabeth Angela Marguerite Beausoleil.
Lion.
Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. So.
Real bitch.
Apparently not a nice person.
But Hitler did call her the most dangerous woman in Europe. So.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, Kiwi 2. Kiwi 2 was Queen Elizabeth II was took the throne right before my dad was born, and my dad died before she died. So he always made the joke, the only queen I've ever known.
It is wild to think about because it has been so many people's lives.
I want to say like she's like her reign was like the first or second longest monarchical reign in human history or something like that.
She's a second. I think it's King George that has the
Yeah,
longest.
because he
There
probably
might be one before then.
he probably like yeah, there's probably King George the Sixth or something became like king when he was like 9. You know.
Yeah, whichever one was married to Charlotte, and the Bridgerton series is based off his like
Oh
during
well,
his
that's
reign.
on. This would be Queen Mary the First of England, Elizabeth Tudor, 25-year-old daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, because her half sister died. Her half sister is here somewhere. Mary, which I believe would be Mary, Queen of Scots, maybe? I don't know. But
That was a cousin. That would have been, I think, Catherine of Aragon's daughter. I think.
so, yeah, history stuff, fun and weird. So I get to look forward to that for the next 360, 350 something days. So,
I do enjoy English history. I mean, I think my entire family is from there, so I don't really give a shit about anywhere else. But I'm like, but it's interesting. It's really fucking old.
well, it's weird. Yeah, that's one thing I was like trying to explain to like my wife and kids when I went to England or the UK technically, because I'd spent most of my time in Wales while I was there last summer. But like you'll go into like like a bar. The bar in this little town in Wales we were in, like little towns, like a fishing village in Wales. The bar was founded like 150 years before America gained independence.
Yep,
You know,
that's
it's
surprising.
wild. And I walked around London, and everything in London's fucking older than shit. Like, I went into a bar that was founded before we even realized America was there.
Holy shit!
It was like some pub founded in like 1380.
It's like, of course, places like this exist elsewhere, but it's just like this is this is our white people shit, okay?
Alex, I like your
Oh.
idea. I was actually really thinking about that. Maybe skipping ahead on the calendar and just doing like a daily quick where I just like read off the history. You know, like quick 5 minute short or something, or not even 5 minutes. Take me what, a minute and a half to read that. Because I mean, history is wild. I like history. I'm also a middle-aged white dude with kids, so of course I love history. Don't get me
I'm
started on
sure
World
most of
War
our
II.
viewers are that as well. So,
Do what?
you know, I said I'm sure most of our viewers are that as well. So,
Yeah.
if the shoe fits,
Well, it's just fun for me. History is like you kind of, I don't know. It's just weird, like to see where we are now and how quick we got there. By the way, if you really think about it.
yeah, like we are so young, but it's really fucking cool to say no other country has done what we've done, which is stay under the same constitution for as long as we have
Yeah.
continuously. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
take that, bitch. Like, we're young, but you ain't never done the shit that we have
Or I mean,
in all your years.
or
So,
pump up America there. Like come off the blocks as the biggest dick in the yard.
I mean, World War II, I mean, World War One actually helped a lot with that, but
Yeah, but if you think about it, by World War One, we were only a country for 150 years, less than that probably. Because what if you think 1776, which is kind of the hallmark number for America, and then World War One was the late 19 teens into the 20s.
yeah.
So yeah,
And then World War II, which we were fucked, and then we got unfucked by that. And then England got real fucked.
yeah, that's another really weird thing that when I was walking around London, thinking about like man, like 80 years ago, this city was like bombed to rubble, and now it's
Dude,
like
it's
I know like 80
sorry,
years seems like a long time, but fuck, it's really not that long of a
it's
time to.
In their existence, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it's wild. I don't know exactly what streets these are on, but I have seen pictures where it's like fences in like in cities where it's like, brick and then on the top for the fence,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like iron gurneys that they just repurposed
Yeah, yeah.
when they were rebuilding. And it's just like holy fucking shit. And like you can't really tell by eyeballing it, but when you read like that's what it is, you're like, oh shit, now I see. Oh,
Yep.
probably never would have put it together had I not known, but they didn't have any other fucking resources. So it's just like we have to reuse what we have. And this works. And it's also a big fat ass reminder of, you know, what happened. Let's try to make sure it doesn't happen
Oh
again.
yeah, like I said, we were in when I went. We've talked about it. I went to spread my dad's ashes. He was from like this really small little fishing village in Wales, but where this village is, it's right on the southern edge of the Irish Strait. So it's like the channel between the UK, mainland UK and Ireland, and so they were worried about German U-boats coming through. So in this town, up on like the cliff edges, there's a whole fort like built inside the cliffs. And when you go, like, you can go out. Me and my mom would like every day would go on hikes and just talk and stuff, and you would see parts of the fort. Fort Dale is what it's called. Dale is the town in Wales. Um, I was just like, one day I was just like, it's crazy to think like all of this was built so quickly because some Austrian dickhead got mad that nobody liked his art.
Well,
I know there's a lot more to that, but
I know.
it was
But
my pithy comment.
what if he got in and nothing changed?
Still hates
he, was
Jews.
just, he was just a bitter painter, but everything else still happened.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I've
I mean,
always wondered.
probably.
I've always wondered. I bet somebody can probably DM me the history of this. Is like I can almost guarantee the last name Hitler does not exist in the world anymore.
Fuck. I mean, definitely not in Germany or
Oh
any of the
no.
surrounding
In
countries.
Germany, like you can get thrown in jail for like mentioning that shit.
Yeah, you don't, but that makes fucking sense
Like, bro, y'all
to
did
be,
this.
if they didn't adopt that sense to it,
Mm-hmm.
people would be like, "Hey, you fucking Nazis, what are you doing?" So
All
it's
right.
just like, no, we have to have this stance on it. We have to
Yep.
do this because it was bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know.
We don't do that with Japan though. Did you see what fucking Japan did to China? The most overlooked atrocity in probably modern
That's
history.
because it's not as talked about, okay? I wonder why. Anyway, uh,
Yeah, we're trying to
um,
go down a rabbit hole here that we don't need to. Uh, yes, a Rocker 88 in the chat. Yes, I know there is a African leader with that name. There's also an African warlord named General Buck Naked. So they just like, you know, they give themselves nicknames. So
I was going to bring this up. I think it might be worse in like the later generations in Germany with that because in the 70s, and this could just be like a small sample of it's not really like that. But I'm sure other people have seen it. It's a video that I've seen on Instagram, and it's some like German comedian, and he's at some banquet performing for everyone, and he's doing all these different cheers, and everybody's, it's like a call and response. So it's like ziggy zag, oi oi oi,
yeah,
da, 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 da. And then he says zig heil, or
yes, yeah, Kyle.
what does he say? Oh, he said zig, and they said heil.
Oof.
And I mean, just like, because he had him in that call and response.
Hey, well, there you go.
And then so most of them said heil, and he was like, "Aw, naughty, naughty," and everybody started laughing.
Mm.
Uh, But at that point, like in the 70s, it would a lot of people would have been most likely descendants of
Oh yeah, yeah. Their parents or like
parents.
grandparents would have been.
But like the youth and how they were raised up, and against their will and all of that shit, it was something you did. And
There
so,
was one in
but
here.
that shit was. But nobody got like irate, mad. No, he wasn't arrested for that, this, that, and the other. But it could be in the context too of like it
I was,
depends on
I was just flipping through here. January 13th. So what? That would have been Tuesday.
2 days ago.
Tuesday on
Tuesday.
2018. So a modern one. Do you remember when somebody hit the wrong button on the emergency test thing in Hawaii, and everybody in Hawaii thought there was a nuclear missile from North Korea coming to get them?
When was this?
2018. I know we have COVID brain, so it's like, well, that was like 2 years ago. Wait, no, it wasn't. That was like, fuck, what was?
Vaguely. I also didn't really pay attention to, social media and everything hadn't really been infiltrated by like the news and his shit.
That
That
was
was
a
more for
pretty
like a
big
different
story. Like
thing.
somebody, because like Hawaii is technically within ballistic missile range of North Korea, so they have like an
Yeah,
They
and they
have
were like they were kind of doing that shit. They were like
they
testing and
were
like
they're
all of
firing
that stuff.
rockets over Japan and shit, and then
Yeah, so they were already doing things, and then somebody somebody
they were
fucked
doing
up.
like a test of the like text, like when you get like an Amber Alert, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Hawaii has one for like a missile attack.
Oh,
And somebody hit, instead of hitting the test, like whatever the one to run the test for it, hit the actual one. So everybody in Hawaii was panicking. And I was telling my wife, like, it's funny now, but seeing the videos, it's like, holy shit. Like, dude, you had like parents like stuffing their kids down storm drains and shit. And you're like, I love you. I love you. Like, hopefully you make it. Like, we can't fit. Like, you got to get in here. And like a couple people died of heart attacks from the stress of it and shit.
oh, somebody got fired that day.
Yes, I would say so. Sorry, hit the wrong button. I was like, yeah, the one button you're not supposed to push. Like, come on.
You stupid bitch.
So, yeah, but yeah, it'll be fun. It seems like the chat wants me to do daily news at noon. So, give me a little while to get ahead of that because what I'll probably do is just like record a bunch of them in one day and just schedule them. We can do that for sure. Make shorts. That'd be fun. Looking for new content for the show for sure. Um,
Yeah.
I don't want to compete. I don't want to do like an actual history show. For one, I'm not that talented of a writer. I don't have that much time to write one and produce one. And I don't want to step on the toes of our friends. We got, softcore history. Those dudes are killing it. Um, Hot Bob just did a really fun show about how the left handed people have been the most persecuted people in history, which is fair ish. If you talk about percentage of left handed people and how they, through history, have been persecuted. The word sinister comes from left handed people?
No, but I love that.
Yeah, like the word sinister is like a Greek or Roman word for somebody who's left handed. And it just
I'm
got
pretty sure
co opted into being something like darker. And
I
Jack,
think my
yes,
ex was
MC.
left-handed,
That
so
was going
that's
to be my
hilarious.
next one, Jacked History. I love what Jack is doing. I wish I had the
Oh
time.
yeah.
I wish I had the time and the artistic sense to write a show like that because I love history and I think that'd be fucking awesome, but I just don't. I barely have the time to fucking schedule this show on a Thursday morning. So, especially now that like my kid's getting even more into hockey. Good lord. But
Yeah.
but yeah. Speaking of history, the question of the week. How did I word this? I always forget. I should just like screenshot it. But again, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Um, how did I word this one? Why am I on this one? What animal, living or extinct, would you want as a trained pet? Charlie, what animal would you want?
I don't know. Not gonna lie, I didn't think about it today. But I did just think unicorn, but I'm like, I don't think those actually existed. But I don't know if I'd want that even as a pet. It's kind of terrifying. Oh
Yeah,
man,
especially after watching Death of a Unicorn. Have you seen that movie yet?
no.
It's really fun. I think it's really. I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's fun.
It looked
Like
fun from the trailer.
if
I
you're
don't
if you're
know.
bored on a Saturday and you haven't seen it, it's like one of those movies. Like I'll throw it on. You know.
I mean, wouldn't it have to be something like a tiger or like a bear? Something fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really take it anywhere, have anyone watch after it though.
First, I was like, a woolly mammoth would be dope. It was like, God, the shits that thing would take.
I know, right?
And how do you feed it?
Yeah. See that like when you actually start thinking about like the logistics, but if we're just doing like childhood, there's no thought process
Mm-hmm.
behind it.
Yeah, there's no
That was fucking
responsibility. You just have this thing.
right.
Like Mike
Yeah.
Tyson with his tigers. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll pay somebody to figure out how to take care of these damn things. I just want a fucking tiger.
Yeah, and I think he would sleep with them and shit like that. He hung out with them.
He did. He did sleep with him. One of them ripped some lady's arm off who broke into his house.
Holy shit. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, some lady broke into his house, and his tiger like ripped her arm off, and then she was trying to sue him. And Laura's like, "Well, you broke into his house."
I mean, you broke into a man's house like a man who owned fucking tigers. You
Not to
made a bad
mention,
decision.
for one, yes, you like it was very public that this man owned tigers. And also, it's Mike Tyson. What the fuck are you doing breaking into Mike Tyson's house? The man's a tiger on his own. She's like, I just
Yeah.
wanted his autograph, and he like kept ignoring me. And I was like, yeah, maybe don't break into his fucking house. It's been uh legally proven he has no quorums of hitting women, so you being a woman has no difference on how he's going to defend himself in his own house. You know, so. Hmm. So, but yeah, like, what would you want?
Yeah, it would be like a tiger or like a polar bear. I love polar bears.
You know, polar bear skins are actually black.
And their hair is actually translucent.
Yeah, their hair's clear.
They're so fucking cool. They drink Coca-Cola. I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
hang
man.
out with Santa.
What more would you need?
When in reality, they like are the most fucking
Most
terrifying of
terrifying.
all bears.
Right. The killer whales of bears.
They
I also want a
are.
killer whale, but like I can't have a killer whale as a pet, but that would be
Yeah,
fucking
that takes a lot of infrastructure. You know.
so cool. I love killer whales. I like all like the terrifying things in life,
Oh yeah.
which really makes sense about my relationship.
No
I
comment
like
there,
the
but
worst of these things.
I just want to I want to be on edge all the time.
And then I'm pissed when I get bit. How dare you?
How dare you bite me,
You're
wild
supposed to do
animal?
that to me.
Kind of like what is that? I think it was like a Geico commercial years ago, where it was like, yeah, we thought about getting like a home security system, but they're really expensive, so we just bought a panther. It's just like it shows that like him and his wife are in the bed, like terrified, like don't move, don't move. And he's like, but I have to go to the bathroom. He like starts to lift the sheets, and he was like, "Rawr!" And there's like a panther sitting on top of their dresser, just staring at him. Like, okay, never mind, never mind, never mind.
God, I don't remember that, but that's pretty good.
So let's see. There's some people that can't figure out how to use the link on the story. And I'm going to call you out right now. Our boy C Hapes, Matt Chapham, he said kangaroo for sure. Have you seen
You
some
just
of those
play
Have you ever
dodge it.
seen some of those kangaroos are like fucking
The red
jacked,
kangaroos are jacked.
shredded.
But then they have like small ones,
Yeah, small
smaller
ones.
ones.
The ruse. Uh, Alex Crocker on Instagram. A small monkey.
Ew,
I knew
no.
somebody who had a monkey. One was like, was it a Kambuchan or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it for like 6 months and then like donated it to the zoo. He's like, I can't handle this fucking thing. It's insane. Kind of like I also had another friend who got a teacup pig.
Doesn't exist.
Or it's it was like a really small like pot bellied pig.
Is a baby.
Well, they don't like. Well, he said it's only supposed to get to be like 10 pounds or something.
They
But
lie.
I mean, it was super cute. It was super cute. But I remember one day like we were at he had it in an apartment of all places, and he kept it in the bathroom when we'd go out, and we
Oh
came back,
God.
and he probably had it for 2 or 3 months by then. And it was super sweet. It was almost like kind of like a dog. It would just like kind of
Oh
follow
yeah.
you around and
They're very much like
stuff.
dogs. Extremely smart.
Um, but like we came in and we're like, oh, let's go check. I forgot what the fucking thing's name was. But he's
Porky.
like, let's go check on him. And like he was in the like we were out doing stuff for a couple hours. We opened the bathroom door and the pig gets really excited and starts like squealing, like ee, like
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Hill, ee, and its tail is flapping everywhere. But then he got so excited, it started just having explosive diarrhea, and its tail just fanned it all over the bathroom. And that's when he's like, I think I gotta get rid of this fucking pig.
Like I can't do this. This
Like,
is a farm animal
it
for.
was
This is
just
an
sitting there
outdoor animal for a
like an
reason.
excited dog, tail wagging, but it's like, ee, and it just shit fanning all over the place.
Yeah.
Uh, I had another. I won't call her out because she's actually not. This was a response to when I shared it on my personal Instagram, but a childhood friend of mine said a jackalope.
That's a good one.
Are you familiar with the mythical jackalope?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a big thing in Odessa. I think the Odessa High School's mascot are. I think they are the
The
jackalopes.
jackalopes. I know why she said this because we her she is the daughter of like my kind of in facto godmother. Like we grew up together, and one year when we were I was maybe 6th or 7th grade. One summer, like my mom and her mom and all of us did a camping trip out to Yellowstone, and we like a road tripped it. We had like a pop up camper and tents and shit, and we just like drive for a while, stop somewhere at a campground, camp for a day or two, and we got to I want to say it's South Dakota where the original Walgreens is Wall Drug, and out front of the original Wall Drug. Do you know Walgreens? Do you have those down there?
Okay.
It's like a
Yes.
CVS. It's like a pharmacy.
Okay.
Um, but the original one is in somewhere in South Dakota, and they
Hmm.
have out front of the original one. They have this like 20-foot ceramic jackalope.
Oh my.
I want to say it's right around the same place that the South Dakota Corn Palace is. Have you ever seen that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, the Corn Palace. It's like a defunct high school that they like recited with corn. So like the whole thing is just made of looks like it's made of just corn cobs. So
Hmm.
weird. It's the weirdest fucking. I mean, South Dakota, you got nothing better to do, I guess. But um, hold on, let me see if I can. Somebody's got it. Somebody in the chat has to know about the Corn Palace. But like it used to be like a high school, and then so like you see this, like
Yeah.
all of the exterior, that's all corn kernels.
Goodness. Why does it look like the Taj Mahal?
Again, somebody in South Dakota had more time than sense and decided to cover an old high school with fucking corn kernels. Like I don't know. Why do people do why like in Iowa we have like the world's biggest ball of paint? Like why?
Yeah, why would you make a why would a I don't know.
Yeah. Again, like again, there's some people out there just like find something better to do with your time, brother.
Eh,
Okay, here we go. All right, now we're going to go to the people that answered the correct way. Question 1. A T-Rex in parentheses watch Kung Fury for reference.
Have you seen Kung Fury?
I have not. Is that a show or a movie?
It is a movie, but it's like about an hour long. It's not. I don't think it's
It's like a
very long
short
at
film.
all. Kind of, but it's just fucking wild. But it's very like millennial coded. Like one of the videos we would have grown up with that was just absolutely outrageous, just made into a movie. So he's a cop, but his partner is a stegosaurus.
Okay, I got it pulled up.
And
Short
there's like a,
film
a
from
talking
2015.
it's
In
wild.
1985, Kung Fury, the toughest martial artist cop in Miami, goes back in time to kill the worst criminal of all time, Kung Fuhrer, aka Adolf Hitler. Is that the one we're talking about?
There's only one.
Kung Fuhrer is pretty good, by the way. Is it this one?
Yeah. And I think it was like a Netflix thing. I can't remember. But I do remember watching it on Netflix. But this was like back in 2015.
2015. Written and directed by David. Oh, never mind. David Sandberg. I thought it was.
Andy Samberg.
No, for some reason my mind originally thought Steven Soderbergh. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Huh. Interesting. I might actually have to watch this one now. It's on.
definitely
It's on
on a
Amazon
night you don't
Prime.
have the kids, and you can maybe you know jazz
Partake.
cabbage it up.
Yeah. Take some
It
vitamins.
it would be worth it.
Well, that's like the movie. Have you ever seen the? There's a movie out there. Hold on. I'm trying to find it, but my thumbs aren't working.
Do do do
Do
do
do do
do
do
do
do do
do
do do
do
do do do do do do.
do.
Why God?
Sometimes I'll do that like the fucking.
How is it that like my phone is so fucking massive, but the keyboard buttons are so fucking small?
I just do swipe.
See, I'm not good at that. I can never do like the teen like predictive text. I was never able to do that. I just need to know what. But this is it. Have you ever seen? This is a real movie that was made. Velocipaster.
I have heard about it. I don't believe I ever watched it. It might have been one I've seen years ago when we were doing like the drinking games and stuff like that. Two bad movies, but I cannot recall. I did watch Archer Raptor though.
So Velocipaster. After losing his parents, a priest travels to China where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. At first horrified by his powers, a hooker convinces him to use it to fight crime and ninjas. So you have a pastor in mourning can now turn into a velociraptor and fights crime and ninjas. I've never actually seen it. I don't even know where you can watch it.
We might have tried it and then we were like, this is so fucking bad we can't watch
It's
I
it's it's got
ooh,
5.1 on IMDb. I mean, I've seen movies, bigger movies with worse.
okay then. Well, I don't know. Because when you first started describing it, I thought like it triggered her memory, but
Mm. Hmm.
I mean, it would have been damn near 10 years ago, and I was drinking during it, so
Of
it's
course, I feel like that's a movie you have to be drunk to watch.
yeah. And like actively doing a drinking game too of like if
Oh
one and
yeah,
everyone
for
dies, if you see
sure.
the like that way you're actually watching it, but you're like, this is so miserable. But we're making
We'll
it a
have to
drinking
hold
game,
on.
and it's
I'm gonna make a note of this though. I'm gonna find out where we can find it, and maybe like on a Saturday this summer when we're all bored, we'll do like a watch along and figure out a
oh, it,
drinking game for it.
I would be fucking surprised if it wasn't on a Tubi or Pluto TV. They actually have great B-list movies.
Oh, Tubi. My wife has been watching like every shitty like '90s after school special movie on Tubi like all week. I'm like, God damn it, this fucking movie's like, it's on Tubi, it's free. She's watching like before the show started. She was watching one where the guy who plays like Ricky Bobby's dad is like
Okay.
a high school football coach. He's like banging a cheerleader. It's
Oh
like
my
one of those.
god.
Like all of them are like about like some underage girl sleeping with like a mentor, or there's one that's a Lifetime movie that I remember from way back in the day when we first started dating, where like it's got that like that rickety looking bitch from fuck, what's she from? Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. And she like falls in love with like the high school hot guy, and he gives her syphilis, and it turns out everybody in the school has fucking syphilis because he's banging everybody.
What
It's
in
called
the
She's Too Young.
fuck?
It's got Marcia Gay Harding in it as well. I just remember
This
the only
is
reason I remember that movie is because I she's seen it so many times over the past 18 years we've been together that I'm like, this is the most fucking ridiculously stupid movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. And you watch it like once a year. Like, come on.
Hey man.
Either
We
that
like
or
what we like,
she's
okay?
gotten really into like
Me and the fucking secretary. We can't explain it.
I don't know if there's a channel for this that she's watching it on, but like it's like
Maybe.
Lifetime movies but all black casts.
Interesting.
And they're really every single one of them is literally just a low budget version of the movie Obsessed with Idris Elba and Ali Lautner, where it's like some rich black dude like is being obsessed upon by some crazy white chick. And instead of doing what a normal person would do and being like, "Hey, I'm telling my wife and I'm calling the cops, so you won't leave me alone," he like brushes it off, and then it comes to like some weird fucking drama that doesn't need to be there, you know?
Yep.
My wife loves. Do you know that movie Obsessed with Idris
Yes.
Elba,
But
where Ali
isn't
Lautner's like in his
Beyonce in it
car?
too?
Do what?
I thought Beyonce
Beyonce's
was
in it,
in
and
it.
at the end, Ali Lautner and fucking Beyonce are beating the shit out of each other, which is
Yeah,
hot, by
yeah.
the way. But yeah, I
I
was just
know, I
like,
remember yeah.
my
I
wife's like,
remember
"What would
that
you do
one.
if this happened to you?" I'd be like, "This fucking crazy bitch from work showed up in my car in lingerie. Like I kicked her out and I called the cops, and
Number
I'm
one,
telling you
she
now."
wouldn't fucking look like that. So it'd be really easy to call the
Yeah.
fucking cops on
Hey,
her.
come on. What are you trying to say? She wouldn't look like that.
What are the fucking chances someone in an engineering type, excuse me, office is gonna come and work and look like that?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thank you. I'm not
I
not
had
dogging you.
I did have a female coworker come to one of our house parties one time, and I walked her. Well, not a house party, it was in our apartment, and I walked like
Uh-huh.
she walked her to her car, and she like I could tell like she was kind of trying. Like I was like, "What are you fucking doing?" And went upstairs and told Stacey, I was like, "I think she was like wanting to kiss me or something," and Stacey's like, "Okay, we're just not going to invite her to things anymore."
Right, like she's welcome back.
I don't know if that how it was. We were good friends with them, her and her husband, for a long time. So I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, like I see those movies. I was like, like all this drama is very easily avoided if you just like no, like what are you doing in my car? Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
What are you doing in my house? I'm calling the police.
But given that exact situation,
To be fair, well, I was if
if you're in that exact situation,
have you seen Landman?
parts.
Allie Lartner and that Allie Lartner shows up in my car. I'm like, goddamn bitch, you're fucking out of your mind. But I'm really into it.
Just touch it. Just touch it.
It's like, okay, 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 okay,
So
okay.
like in that movie, but like in real life, it would be really easy.
Ugh.
But I mean,
Do you know
for
she's
some people,
almost 60?
that's nuts.
And she is
But
still
honestly, we are
smoking hot.
like those are the generations they finally could grow up with sunscreen and giving a shit about their skin.
Oh yeah.
So it's
They're
like
not
we're
like
starting to see
they're
the
not like
fruits of the
chiefing down
labors.
cigarettes all day. That's what I think it
Oh no, they're
was.
definitely doing that.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, they did when they were younger. They
Oh
might have
yeah, but they
stopped
quit. You quit
now.
at some point, you know.
But a lot of them don't. Like a lot of these sets, that's how they stay so fucking thin. Number one, like a lot of models, they
Yeah.
do it. So they say, and I wonder if that's just like not necessarily propaganda, but like more things to say, like, "Ooh, it's like yes, it will, but I'm gonna be so fucking old and decrepit by that time that you can actually see that I'm gonna be working anyway.
Right. All right.
Like I have so much fucking money, but yeah.
We sidetracked. Let's move on. We got a couple more of
Sorry,
these.
I just really want a cigarette right now.
I say that every once in a while. Last time I hung out with Jack Mandeville, he was smoking, and I was like, when we were drinking a
Oh,
lot.
but he does those fucking reds. I can't do
No, he
reds.
does
Those.
Marlboro Lights. Or no,
Oh,
Cable Lights. When I was with him, he was
okay.
smoking Cable Lights. Marlboro Reds is what I smoked in high school, and fuck that noise. Cowboy Killers. But I was like, we had been drinking quite a bit that night, and I was like, oh, like, can I get one of those? I took like 2 hits off of it, and I was like, oh, no, never
No,
mind.
you should have just been like, "Can I have a hit of yours?"
I know,
When
but
you're
I
home
know.
alone. But
I'm trying to be cool in front of Jack, okay? Like
I know, but you didn't. You fucked him.
everybody knows smoking makes you look
Fucked yourself.
cool. It's fine. One of the other nooner ladies needed a smoke, so I gave it to her. Um,
Oh no, I know who you're talking about, but yes, I understand. At least
yeah.
it wasn't wasted
It was not wasted. Somebody else smoked it.
though.
Um,
Can I for that say?
next answer. Another human.
Oh,
All right, moving on. The Loch Ness Monster.
Nessie.
Nessie. I mean, if you live on Loch Ness, be like, Nessie, where you at, girl?
Dude, just like motherfucking Mario.
Yeah. Where you at? Where you at? And all of a sudden,
You'll ride
here
her
I am.
ass, take you to another part of the island.
Oh,
So I
it's
have to
good.
fucking stomp on her.
And then Nessie pops her head up out of the water, comes and nuzzles you a little bit, and he's like, "I'm gonna need about 350."
Yes. Yes.
That's about the time I noticed this cute little Girl Scout was a 30-foot tall crustacean from the Paleolithic issue.
She asked me for about treated.
You, you get out of here, you goddamn Loch Ness monster! It's probably my favorite South Park episode ever.
Dude, 1000%. 1000%.
What do you want, you goddamn monster?
Also, I do like the hat like this now. And it's
Ooh, with the
staying.
little tilt, got some stang to it. Yeah, little
Mm.
attitude.
Mm. Am I a pimp? Maybe. Am I Carmen San Diego? Yes.
Who was it? Somebody mentioned Carmen San Diego earlier in the chat.
It's a lot in like my DMs. A lot of guys are like,
Oh,
Carmen.
Juanathan brought up
Yes,
Carmen San
yeah.
Diego. Yeah.
He spearheaded it, but then all these other ones, I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's thinking Carmen San Diego. That's hilarious because it did not occur to me until a few nights ago. I was looking at it. I was like,
do you remember the show?
Vaguely, but
Where
I didn't realize
in the
it was
world
like
is Carmen San Diego?
I
They had like
remember
that jazz band.
her.
Where in the world? It was like almost like it's like kind of like a weird like Jeopardy format where you had to answer these questions, but like it got you a clue to like where on the map she might be. And you had to, like,
Yeah,
figure
it
out.
was about like geography, like you're
Yeah.
learning about the world.
It was like
and
it was like Jeopardy but with geography, and if you like
yeah,
you had to like pinpoint answer a question, you got like this, and like oh this location, and now this location, you had to
yeah.
like pinpoint where. Oh, I should go back and watch that. That's pretty cool. But the next one, uh, Kuoka.
A quokka.
What's a
Those
quote?
are cute.
A quokka.
I think they're Australian. They look like they're like little rodents, I believe. They might be like the rodent.
Oh, yeah, they're like the little smiling rabbit things. It's like a rabbit rat that
Yeah,
smiles. Ooh, know what I would want? Just
that's a good one.
what that reminded me of? Was it a capybara?
Capybara, 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 capybara. There's a Bob's Burgers episode where they get shanghaied on a cruise boat and a cruise ship, and the captain has a capybara named Kiki. Oh, Kiki, Kiki, Kiki. Anytime I see a capybara, I think about that shit.
Like a capybara is like when I see like videos of them, it reminds me of like my old basset hound. Like they're just unperturbed by anything. They just chill. Like, oh, what? Oh, you got food? Cool. If not, okay, like I'll cuddle, whatever. Like whatever. Like I don't give a shit.
The quokka has no self-preservation instincts. I like it.
Well, did you see that smile? Like, hello, Fred, but it's like a fucking mountain lion. I don't know
I
if they
love
live in
it.
the same place, but
It's
well, they
just
live in
a.
Australia, so literally everything there will
What
kill
if
it.
they're just super suicidal and they're like, "Fucking kill me, man."
Like lemmings. Just like, whatever.
Please, I'm adorable, but I want to die.
I wear this smile on my
Like
face.
lemming is are lemmings suicidal?
Yeah, have you ever heard that? Lemmings, you know what lemmings are? Like they're like little rat things.
Yeah, 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 yeah. With the long
If like
stripy tail.
they're so um like pactual that if one like jumps off a cliff, they'll all just start jumping off the cliff because I think that's what they're supposed to do.
Holy balls! So
Which is where the term being a lemming comes from, right? Like you're following the
following, yeah.
crowd off the cliff.
Holy balls!
Yeah.
I love that I'm referencing like so many adult animation shows right now. American Dad has an episode where they go on vacation, but then like there's a guy that he needs to kill that's there. Anytime he's like in the trees in the jungle setting up to shoot this guy, this lemming comes and like keeps grabbing the pistol.
Yeah, they're known to be
I'm a
like
suicidal lemming.
like they don't like from what I haven't read into lemmings in a long time, so I don't know if they're actually like suicidal, but they're just like if one falls off the edge of something, like they'll all
It's
just be like,
still a
"Oh,
funny
that's what we're
story. It's
supposed to
still
do," and they'll all just do it.
that's still oh my gosh. I didn't realize like it actually had like a little bit of a
Yeah.
story. Sometimes they do just want oh that's fucking
Oh yeah.
adorable.
Let's see. I would ride around on an ancient North American ground sloth.
Nice.
You know about the ground sloth?
They're massive.
Massive, like the size of a fucking elephant,
Yeah.
just rolling around in ancient America. Softcore History did a really good episode on all the North American animal species that luckily got extinct by Native Americans before we got here.
Oh neat.
Oh yeah, go watch it. It's
Check that one out.
they talk about the ground sloth. There was like some like wild ass bear thing that like was nuts. Yeah. A tardigrade?
I've
Okay.
heard of this, but I
It
can't think of
sounds
what it is.
familiar, but oh, really? A tardigrade is like one of those. It's also known as a water bear, but it's a microscopic eight-legged invertebrate that can live through everything.
I was about to say, I was like, I thought it was like some like little tiny piece of bacteria.
Yeah.
That is what okay.
What do they
That's
call
funny.
that? It's
I was okay.
like an extremophile. Like apparently, like they can live in anything. Like they can live in like a
Any
tank
condition
of
almost.
like they can live like in a
Because they're
tank
so
of
small.
methane and live. Which they say like if there's life on other planets close by here, they're probably going to be similar to a tardigrade kind of thing. But yeah,
Hmm.
okay. I don't know why you want one of those. You can't see it. They're like microscopic. I'll read this one because kind of makes sense. Hulk Hogan. He was an animal.
Okay. Okay.
You get one guess on what the next one is.
Is it Juan's mom?
It's Juan's mom. Can't make it through an episode without Juan's mom being involved. I really need to hold on. I'm gonna make a note. Juan's mom. I'm gonna be in Minneapolis in March. I might have her come in for an interview. We're gonna clear this shit up. Though it's funny, I've met Juanathan, and he's a nice guy. So I can only imagine his mother has to be like the sweetest. Like I imagine his mother, like Kitty from that '70s show.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's like the sweetest lady ever. So I'm gonna get her on here, and we're gonna clear this up about Juan's mom. We can move on to somebody else's mom.
It's never gonna happen.
Probably not. No, but the stingray that killed Steve Irwin. No, I'd have to kill it immediately. Steve Irwin was like our generation's Jesus.
To be fair, if he didn't pull it out, he
I know.
might not have had that heart attack.
People
so
say, I know, I hear that all the time. I was like, man, if you got this shit stuck in your chest, what's your first instinct going to be? Like, fuck, get it out.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen his son, by the way?
Yes.
Hello. Oh, a small monkey. Okay. We've gone over the monkey thing. You don't want a monkey.
Yeah.
They give you, terminal illnesses. Like an outbreak with my boy Patrick Dempsey.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Velociraptor. Yeah. Ava Green. Okay. A grizzly bear.
Right?
I mean, that'd be pretty
Imagine
dope.
cuddling with a grizzly bear.
Oh, if you can get one like just to get in bed with you and cuddle, especially like if they were like well maintained, you like wash them. You know, if they're tame enough to where you can like wash them, give them a bath, brush their coats out, so they're all floofy.
Right.
It's like, oh, grizzly bear. And he's just, you know, feed me salmon.
Feed me salmon.
Psh, easy. Woolly mammoth. Again, that would be dope. Because I think before we started this, we talked about the logistics of owning these animals don't get involved, right? You just have one. You don't have to worry about. Imagine the pooper scooper you need for a woolly mammoth. You need a woolly mammoth and a bobcat.
Not taking account of like the actual things.
All right, we're running along. So the next one, a moa. MOA. Oh, it's a bird. It's like a. It's kind of like a furry ostrich.
Oh, good. Emu.
Yeah.
Maybe it's smaller though.
I don't know. Huh. I know somebody who has an emu, and that thing's fucking batshit crazy.
They look terrifying. They sound terrifying. I guess ostriches sound the same because our neighbors used to have some when my dad first bought the land I grew up on, and he said that he could hear them, and he was like, they sounded fucking terrifying. Like if you heard them like walking in the pasture and it was getting late, it was fucking scary. So I'm assuming they sounded like dinosaurs.
Well, I mean,
similar to
The
emus.
entirety of the Australian military couldn't take out an army of ostriches. So,
They were so fucking. They're emus. It was emus.
it was emus, yeah, because the
Because
emu
there's
wars.
so many of them.
Well, there's so many of them, and they move like
Oh.
they move around like they like dart, so you can't really shoot them.
Yeah, they're weird. They move. Yeah, they don't have any fucking arms,
The
but they can
same
just.
the same guy who has an emu, which is terrifying, also has alpacas. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw one of them get pissed one time, and that was nuts. I was like, "Holy shit! Do we shoot the thing?" He's like, "No, it'll calm down in a minute." Like,
Shoot. Nice. I've never seen one get pissed off, but I have seen a
oh, it
horse
was like in
get
his
a
pen.
llama.
It was in his pen. He like walked in. He's like, "Rah, rah." He like ran up, and he's like grabbing it by the throat and like pushing it back, and it's like coming up and like kicking
The
at him with his.
alpaca?
Yeah, it was nuts. I was like, "Do we shoot
Wow.
it? Do we shoot it? Like, what do we do?"
I
He
mean,
was like, "He'll calm down. He'll calm down." I'm like, "Okay." Like, oh
yeah, I
well,
mean,
here's a
they're
new
making
one.
money.
Here's a new one. Bill's mom.
Oh, oh.
Kelly Schofield is a saint, okay? Even though she's in Jacksonville with her new boyfriend right now. So, which I have no problem
Jeez.
with. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's my mom is currently dating a guy who was a naval corpsman and served in Bosnia and then the first Gulf War, and then after 9/11 re-upped and was a corpsman for like a Marine Recon Special Forces unit in the GWAT. So it seems like I haven't met him yet,
Wow.
but seems like a dope guy. Really weird for my mom because she's a lifelong teacher and very liberal. So she's dating this guy. I'm like, oh, we'll see how that goes. But apparently it was her high school boyfriend, so they reunited. So I guess there's something there. But how dare you bring up my mother, whoever sent that? I'll tolerate Juan's mom slander. You couldn't handle my mom anyways. But yeah. So that was fun. We got to figure out some new guys. If you're listening right now, go to @Nooner Nation Podcast. DM me questions so you think it would be fun because I'm struggling for questions. So we like the questions, or like it doesn't have to be a question. Bring up a topic that we can talk about. So
Yeah.
and it sounds like everybody's kind of into the daily history short, so I can do that for sure. I'm looking for stuff to do, and yeah.
It'll be fun.
But yeah, again, Jake's still out doing his thing. Love you, Jake. I think he'll come back on soonish, maybe. Don't know, but if you want to be on, be the third wheel for one of these weeks, just hit me up in the DMs so we can get you on. But yeah, other than that, yeah, tell everybody about the YouTube. We're not doing audio now, so just the YouTube. Let's grow the YouTube channel. If we're gonna be only YouTube, let's get it going. We've been stuck at like 200 something subscribers for a while. Don't know. Whatever. We do it for fun. Not really worried about it. But I'm Bill. For Charlie. For Charlie's hat. Where in the world is? Actually, before we went on air, I was telling Charlie it reminded me of when Kid Rock first got big. He always had that red beaver skin hat. So maybe that's a thing. Instead of Charlie wearing the whatever, Yandy tops that one of our listeners buys her for all the time. Maybe start sending her hats. Maybe that's the lane we go for this time. So, but anyways,